What is going on, friends and family of Team Acne? I know you guys came in here because you want to see these top 10 things that are helpful for reducing your acne and especially your active breakouts. And I'm going to just get right into it because I think a lot of acne videos just take way too long to get into it. So I'm just going to read these top 10 out. I hope they're helpful. I appreciate you guys coming in here and supporting the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this. Now, starting with number 1, reduce your total intake of high sugar, high fat, excess calories, and processed foods that you eat. All of these contribute to acne. All of these increase something in your body called mTOR, which then increases the amount of sebum production, the oil on your face you produce, which then causes acne breakouts. Number 2, reduce or remove alcohol. This one I cannot stress enough because I know it's such a regular part of life, not only in America, but all across the world, to have a beer at night, have a glass of wine, and then, on the weekends drink a lot, especially with sports and things like that. It massively increases the mTOR and the sebum production, which then causes more acne. If you can take alcohol out, it will help a lot. Number 3, increase your water intake as well as your overall vegetable intake. This is really, really cool. When you have more water, it's very helpful. When you have more vegetables, it's very helpful for your gut. I used to have somewhere around a gallon and a half, and once I started increasing my water intake and veggie intake, I saw a big improvement as well. Number 4, completely stop touching your face. That's really hard. I know you probably are touching your face right now. Am I right? If I am right, comment. I want to hear it. You're probably leaning on your knuckles, right? Completely stop touching your face. Not only do you have dirt, oil on your fingers, when you pop your pimples with your fingers, you actually cause them to get more inflamed, which then causes more sensitivity and irritation, which causes more acne. But also, you actually smear that white pus, bacteria, around your face, which then makes it easier for more acne sites to happen on your face. Number 5, reduce the amount of products you use on your face, especially harsh acne products that redden your skin. Now, I'm not going to say that all acne products are bogus or aren't useful. There are definitely some acne products that are super useful, and I've talked about them in the past, and I will make a video all dedicated towards products that I think are useful and that you maybe do want to try out. But a lot of times we get hyper-focused on these 15-step systems. We get into these really crazy benzoyl peroxide, 12.5%, whatever, and you end up having a really, really red, sensitive face. When your face is sensitive and irritated, it is more likely and more ready to break out. It's just the way it's always been, at least for me, and I'm fairly certain that's like a scientific fact. I've seen a lot of people say that. Now, number 6, this is going to be a really hard one for a lot of people. This goes for guys and girls. Stop or reduce your use of hair products and makeup. By hair products, I mean especially like the gels and the wax, like Crew has wax. I used to use that a lot when I had shorter hair to make it all cool, but then when you sweat, that product actually goes into your skin. And generally, hair products are not non-comedogenic. They're not made to be the best for your acne because they aren't really thinking about acne people. They're just thinking about what makes the hair look coolest. Obviously, with makeup, I think you can probably demise what I'm talking about. When you put stuff on your face, you're clogging your pores. You're making it a lot harder for your skin to breathe and to relieve that oil without getting clogged up. And so definitely helps if you can reduce or remove that makeup. It is really hard to get used to that, right? Because you're so used to using these products before you go out. So many people are used to seeing you a certain way, but I've seen so many success stories from you guys, Team Acne, in my messages saying that once you reduced or removed your makeup, not only did you see an improvement in your acne, but you also felt an improvement in your self-esteem and your confidence, which I think is equally important as trying to get rid of your acne. I think being confident, even with your acne, is probably more important. Number 7, sleep more and stress less. Yeah, I know that's pretty much impossible. It's still on here and it still does help a lot. It's kind of hard to indicate how you can do that the best way, but I mean, if you stress less, you'll do better because you have less cortisol. Number 8, exercise regularly to help keep your hormones in check. This one is definitely important for all aspects of health. It'll make you feel better, keep your mental state better. But when you exercise, your body does have a better control of your hormones, and hormones are a big factor when it comes to acne. Number 9, we're getting there. Washing up immediately after sweating. So whether you're working out and sweating or whether you just live somewhere that's really hot and you sweat while you're out, it is very helpful to wash up immediately afterwards. This is something that I personally have seen when I go home and I don't wash up immediately. I start working or I start cooking or something and I let that sweat dry on my face. I see a lot more active breakouts. So that's something that's been very helpful for me. And finally, we made it. Number 10. Try an elimination diet to see if anything specifically breaks you out, like soy, gluten, spicy foods, etc. And if you don't know what an elimination diet is, basically you just have to eat you have to eat the same foods every single day for a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you remove one item out of your diet and you stay strict with that. Or you can add one item, either way, and you see whether it reduces or increases the amount of acne you have. So, for example, I've had a lot of people say that, cocoa, like chocolate, causes acne for them, or even coffee. So if you take that out for a week and you see an improvement, now you know a little bit more about your own personal profile of what you are and aren't allergic to and what does and doesn't cause acne in you, because everybody is different. Unfortunately, there's no, playbook that just works with everybody. We do have to do our due diligence and kind of learn about our own bodies as well. And that is a huge help and tip. While it is a little extraneous, it does take a little bit of effort. It can be really, really helpful to know what to stay away from and what you can totally take part in. So there we go. That's my top 10 list. I wanted to make a short version of this. I did put a longer version over on my main channel, but I want to make a short version of this just for you guys, and I wanted to get to the point. So I hope this helped you guys. If you have any other tips, they're so helpful when you drop them in the comments below. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And everybody, hit that bell next to the subscribe button so you see all of the uploads that come up. Remember, you are beautiful. You are not alone. You are part of Team Acne. Adios.